DNA is one of the most important thing I think into the company is when you have entrepreneurial spirit kind of spread everywhere, it's very natural and very easy to be natural on this. Different aspect on this. The first one, I think, is the fact that even if today Mantu is a kind of big company, can be seen as a big company, but if we are looking on some competitors, if I take, I don't know, Accenture, it's nearly actually 1 million of employees. So at all level, 12,000 people can be small. But even on this, the fact that we are really spread into different areas, I was spoken about 63 countries today, and I think we have something between 90 and 100 different cities where we operate in the world. So at the end, it can be seen as sometimes small different companies. And so when you are locally into a specific city or a specific office for the group, you don't see the big corporation aspect. And so it's
Okay.
maybe easier to maintain this entrepreneurial spirit. And I think it's one of the key for us. The other one is when you have a system where you know how to manage the I will say the value sharing for everyone, and that's how we do it at Mantu with the fact that there is some key people involved in the shareholding aspect of the company. It leads to the fact that they are into the way of thinking that they are building their own company. And so you can keep these specific aspects because everyone is focused on that. And maybe the last part that most of the company we are I think today it's nearly 20 years old, but not yet, but soon. But in the fact we have a lot of different specific countries that we open on the last maybe 2 years, 5 years, and so on. So sometimes the spirit is still a very small company. I can take, I don't know, the example of Brazil, for example, for the group. Brazil, I think that we launched the company, I think it was 2019, for example. So it's not really yet 7 years old. And they came from zero to nearly 350 people, I think, today. And so basically for them, it's a small company with a very entrepreneurial spirit because the guy that founded the company came from Europe in 2019. He was, I think, 26 or 27 years old, and he was alone. And his focus was to be able to create a real company, even if at this time, Mantu was still a big corporation. People locally don't see really. So it's the double face spirit that we have to maintain to be able to maintain this entrepreneurial spirit.